Niece and nephew are over. What's your name again?
Jake.
Jake. I knew that. So, if you guys remember, when I just curbside scavenging for Rubbish Week, I found an old refrigerator that had what I'm going to call Skunky beer. Okay, so I picked up a mini fridge yesterday and it had some contents in it. I just had to come back home real quick because I can't have this stuff rattling around. Hams. Never had hams. I hate beer, so you guys let me know. I could do a taste test on all these different beers. Disgusting beers. Hams. This episode is brought to you by Hams Beer. Gross. It's gotta be a beer named Hams.
This one would be called premium beer, but the rest might be Skunky.
Yeah, this is a Labatt Blue guy, so...
Oh yeah, go Bills.
So, you know, he's gonna probably like this. If I get a completely fresh beer, it kind of tastes skunky to me. From what I can tell, these beers are dated like 2022. By all accounts, it's skunk central. So I wanted to taste test them, and then when they were coming over, I'm like, well, perfect opportunity for you to give your opinion, because mine's gonna be bad no matter what, because I'm not really a beer guy.
And I have low expectations for beer anyways, so I pretty much like it all. So maybe excellent. So I don't know what our goal is here. Is our goal to be as good as possible, and hey, we got 4 great beers, or is it to be as skunky as possible?
No. I mean, I think our goals are different. You could have your goal. My goal is to not vomit.
Okay.
So if that happens, that's great. If it's like palatable, like I can get it down and be okay, then I'll be fine.
Sure.
And you're kind of the beer guy, so you'll know whether it's good or not. I'm kind of nervous, I'll be honest with you. Why don't we...
Want me to start first?
No, don't start with that one.
Start with not the skunk. Should we both do a hams?
Let's do a hams.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure you, give it a sniff test.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
The Scholar Melt.
Yeah.
It's definitely palatable. It's not very good.
Oh. Oh. Like if you took sweat socks and soaked it in water for a long time, for like a couple days.
Tastes like 17-year-old jockstrap.
Yeah. What's the date on these things? Oh, look underneath. It says December of 21.
Yeah.
June. Wait, no.
Is that right?
December 6th of 21.
Yeah.
Could that be?
That's what that 6 is. Yeah, you're right.
So this is a year and a half. Year and a half old.
And it was sitting out in the hot because it hasn't been cold that whole time. So it's not great.
Ugh.
You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever had Natty Daddies?
No.
Natty Daddies are natural light, but they're like their 24 ounce or 22 ounce version, and they're high alcohol. They taste like urine. They're really, really bad.
Oh gosh.
One of my buddies told me about it one time. He's like, he was all about them, but they're like 89 cents at like one of the local grocery stores. They're very, very cheap.
Was that like a natural light type of a?
Yeah, it's probably worse.
Worse than natural light. That's hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because I didn't spend money on these.
Yeah. You're not gonna drink them all. That's okay.
I'm not drinking anymore. So.
Should we try these ones next?
You do that, yeah.
Right. Got sunscreen in my eye. Crying
yeah,
because the hands
skunk
are so bad.
beer. Wait, check the date first.
Yeah. This one.
No date.
It's made in Buffalo, New York.
It was in the same fridge as the other one, so my guess is they've been sitting around a while.
Yeah.
Because this Busch Light has a date of March 6th of 22.
Okay, so a little bit.
So that's
like
a year
4
old.
months.
Yeah, so you hit it first. I'll take a drink. We'll see. That's probably a year old.
Yeah. Here's to the Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Sabres.
How about the Detroit Lions?
I love the Detroit Lions too.
Do you?
Yeah, it's not very good. It's It's not Labatt's quality, but it's definitely better than the hams. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than the hams, but it's not.
It's not
It's
like
not
you
like
can tell it's not fresh.
Not as good as a good Labatt's. No. But any Labatt's is better than any other beer, so we'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not very good compared.
I mean,
compared to a regular Labatt's.
It's beer. It doesn't have the same bite as the hams. Like the
Labatt's
aftertaste
usually has
kinda.
this nice fullness.
Does it have
almost
an
like
aftertaste to you? Kind of like a dirty Band-Aid aftertaste? Or no? Well, it has something going on.
Yeah, it just tastes real flat. It tastes really flat. Like no good boost in it.
Boy,
compared to
the whole beer thing. Yeah, this hams is horrendous.
This is worse though, by a lot. This is just
that
Labatt's
tastes
has
like,
a little fullness compared to like other cheap. We'll call them value beers.
This is like this like has serious hops thing going on, doesn't it? It almost has like a microbrew filled diaper type of taste.
I personally don't like the hops taste, the bitterness.
No, I don't either. I don't either.
So, and I'm more of like a wheaty beer, summer beer, lager, and also like ports and stouts.
Okay, so
it's different.
Okay, well, on a scale of 0 to 10,
yeah.
What do you rate the hams?
As far as 10 being excellent, like one of the best beers
yeah,
I've ever had.
right.
This particular hams right here, in general, I don't have anything against hams, but this one's got to be. If a Natty Daddy for me is the worst I've ever had, if the lowest you can go is a 0, then that's a 0. Then this is probably a 1 or 1.5.
A Natty Daddy is a 0?
Yeah, it's really
like,
bad. Like if that's the
like
worst beer
urine.
I've ever had.
Wow.
It's really bad, and it wasn't even skunked. It was just straight out of the store.
It was
terrible.
naturally skunked.
You almost have to chug it because it's so bad to just get the pain
Just
over.
plug
quick.
your nose.
Yeah, because the more you have to taste of it, the worse.
So this is a 1.
Oh, yeah, we'll give it a 1.5.
What are you rating the Labatt Blue?
Well, if normal Labatt's is gonna be it's a value beer again, so this isn't like, they're not going for a 10. If we call a normal value Labatt's, like I'll call it an 8 because I love Labatt's.
Sure.
This one's probably a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A 4.
Yeah. But it's like
it's
average. I would still drink it. They were free.
What do you think? What are you thinking about the Busch Light?
So
The
for me,
year-old
Busch Light ranks quite a bit lower than Labatt's.
So
and
this is
Miller
almost-
and Bud Light, and really, I don't really like Miller either. But like,
So even if this wasn't Skunky, like 3 is as high as you would give it.
I'd probably like maybe a 4 on a really hot day.
Oh wait,
You know,
well
4.
no, a Labatt is an 8. So
Yeah, 8 to 4.
this you wouldn't probably do.
Well, I'm
like
expecting
above a 5.
I'm expecting like a 2.
I'm gonna hit it. And
If
then,
this is a 1 to 1.5, yeah, you go ahead and try it out.
I don't see any insects or anything.
I mean,
I wish I had a wine glass.
Yeah,
so
right.
I could, Yeah, see, I don't mind it.
Really? All right. Well, do we know the date from this one? You said March 20th. Okay.
March of 22.
So, but it's not that much. Only 3 or 4 months more than these hams. And this is an unknown Labatt's.
But if I were to drink beer, I wouldn't mind drinking a Busch Light. So.
Oh, this one's not as bad in the sense of it doesn't taste as skunked as these other ones.
Right.
These other
That's
ones
what I'm
taste
thinking.
bad. Yeah.
So would
I'll
you
give
say
it,
that this tastes better than the Labatt? If
You
you're
know,
going to be honest.
Yeah, if I'm being
I
honest.
think it tastes better than
It does.
Labatt.
It does. So I'm gonna. If this is a, 4 might have been a little high, honestly, for this Labatt's. maybe, but it's a lot for
If
me.
you-
For me, it's better than the hams significantly. So we give this a 3.5. I'll give this one a. We'll give it a 5. We'll give it a 5. But that's
I'm good
probably
with
that's kind of what I expect a Busch Light to taste like all the time,
Yeah, that probably is.
which is probably ranking way too high. But I guess if we're ranking the Labatt's an 8, so.
Yeah.
It's probably that
All
much
right.
better than Busch Light. Yeah, so we had a winner and we had 2 losers and one guy that he's just elderly, can't compete anymore.
Yeah.
Compared to his
a little limp.
prime days.
Yeah.
A little flaccid.
Flaccid. He's a doctor, so he goes with all the official terms.
Yeah, we use the word flaccid.
Flaccid, not like a limp noodle or
like the opposite of turgid.
Turgid, turgid and flaccid. It's like watching Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That's right.
Okay, so that's your beer tasting. I told you I would do it. Leave any comments. I'd be interested to hear if there are any hams drinkers out there.
Yeah.
If there are, there's still time to get counseling. I'm gonna go gargle some Lavoris.
And I'll probably be drinking the rest of these.
Yeah, please do. All right, thanks,
Enjoy
guys.
your Sunday.
Peace out. Oh man. Ever see a couple of hobos by a burn barrel?